Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And tonight we've got the Minnesota Lynx playing against the Chicago Sky. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
Knowing how confident these teams are behind the arc, I bet the three ball will be flying in this one.
And when that's the case, it really comes down to which team is making them, not just taking them.
Yeah, and they'll both be making them, I think, at a steady clip. These players shoot so freely because they've got the green light.
Now here's Allen. From 8. Here's Reese. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice little way to get on the board.
And just like that, the first lead is theirs.
Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Allen. Collier outside. Heidemann. It's Jessica Shepard on the wing. Smith outside. Let's go with a 3. Good. First shot, first basket.
With a naturally quick release, Smith is an effective option in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Reese. Allen with it. Outside, Carter. Now Allen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Evans. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's some nice work on the offensive glass.
And here are the Lynx now. Pass to Smith. Here's Shepard.
Collier outside. Chicago with the rebound.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
And the shot is good.
Oh, yeah. You can see the vision. It's excellent for Jada Evans.
And here's McBride. Pass to Heidemann. Shepard, covered by Cardoso. Here's Collier. Shot clock at 5. And here's Heidemann. Shoots a 3. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier with the assist that time. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside, Carter. Launches a 3. Good. First shot, first basket.
Love watching Kennedy Carter come down and bury a 3 of her own. A terrific response to the opponent.
Pass to Shepard. And Evans picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Allen. And that one's good. Heidemann. Now Allen. And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Nafisa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games in the Lynx. They missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection.
First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Allen. Not a lot of room, just 5 on the clock. Here's Reese. Heidemann grabs the miss. The Lynx trailing. Smith outside. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. And so it's Chicago with it. Pass to Carter. Now here's Allen. Picked by Reese. And here's Evans. McBride covering. Kennedy Carter for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
A great three-point shooter in college, Carter is trying to gain consistency from beyond the arc as a pro as well.
Nafisa Collier on the wing.
Shepard the screen. Nafisa Collier for three. The rebound by Evans. Here's Chicago now. They lead by 4. Allen with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Back to Evans. Down low. Reese, no good. Collier outside. Chicago with the rebound. Outside Carter. Pass to Evans. Cardoso with it. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to Minnesota.
Here's Heidemann. He has 5. Collier outside. Shepard back to Collier. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Her first make, and maybe that'll get her going.
Now here's Carter. She has 6. Allen. Carter covered by Collier. Carter with it. Collier's there. Inside. Cardoso can't get it to go. Collier outside. Pass to McBride. Smith. To the inside. Heidemann. She nails it, and we're tied up.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
It's the Sky ball. Here's Banham. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Outside Carter. This one for 3. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Collier. Shepard the screen from downtown. Collier can't get it to go.
She has been anything but her usual self this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now Allen. Pass to Cardoso. Banham. Up top Reese. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Lynx. Here's Collier for 3. It's hauled in by Reese.
A frustrating quarter for her, especially with the team trailing.
When it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Nafisa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Nafisa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
Here's Banham over McBride. Banham's shot is good. So the Lynx now trailing by 5. Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Allen. And the basket by McBride.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Now here's Carter. 6 points for her. Pass to Banham. Puts up a 3. And it's Collier with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
They were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Here's Heidemann. 7 points in the game. Screen by Smith. To the middle. Kennedy Carter with the steal. And here we go, the Sky fast break. Here's Reese. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And this is our first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And that one falls, so she hits both of them. Minnesota trailing. Right outside, and stolen by Evans. They push it up 4 on 3. Banham. Her second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. And here's Carlton. Floats one up, and she lays it in.
You know what you wanted to do all along? The teardrop.
Allen with it. Pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
And that does it for the first quarter. Sky out in front, up 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they've really dominated the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
Chicago in the lead. Pass to Williams. Banham. Williams the screen. The 3. It's hauled in by Williams. To the paint. Here's Uhas. Second chance shot. She gets it in there.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside Evans. Pass to Williams. Banham. Clock at 4. Launches it. There's her third field goal, and she's now made half of her 6 shots.
You have to be disciplined on defense. Fighting on every pump fake just isn't going to get it done. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
Now here's McBride. To the inside. Here's Uhas. Off target with the jump hook. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Banham's shot is good.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Pass to Carlton. Back to McBride. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective, McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Now here's Jefferson. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Williams. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
McBride outside. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Harrison. Here's Chicago now. A 4-point game. Jefferson right side. Pass to Evans. Williams sets the screen. Here's the three. Evans misses. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. To the middle. Here's Carlton. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Things sure move fast in a shorter WNBA season. It's hard to believe we're getting close to the halfway point here.
Well, I like the quick pace. Every game matters, and teams have to adapt to changes fast. It's exciting.
I think fans would agree with you, too. I mean, there are really no dog days in the WNBA season. It's really a season where every game matters.
Now here's Harrison. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. Buries it from three-point range.
She's taken a solid opening quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Williams. Pass to Heidemann. Shepard. McBride. Onion Wade covering. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
An unpredictable creator with the variety of moves. McBride thrives on getting to the line.
The first free throw is good.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? And that's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices. Well, Kayla McBride is a good free throw shooter. I mean, is there anything she can't do?
Pass to Cardoso.
Harrison. Now here's Carter. She's guarded by Williams. On the wing, Kennedy Carter. She's got 6. Sinks the 15-footer.
Well, the mid-range game is certainly one of Carter's strengths. She can be very efficient from there.
Pass to Carlton. McBride. Shepard the screen. Pulls up, high post. Chicago with the rebound.
Battling hard on the glass, and they hold the advantage there.
Yeah, they're fighting for every loose carom and giving it as good as they get inside.
They've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s now.
putting it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Now here's Williams. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Heidemann.
She's covered by Jefferson.
McBride right side. Shepherd. It's over Cardoso. And again, no good by Minnesota. Down low. Here's Williams.
That's in, coming off an assist from Kennedy Carter.
Well, Williams is a center who battles inside. I mean, she's not a player you're going to be seeing jacking up too many threes.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Yeah, I think the coach is trying to take the wind out of their sails here. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out offensively and defensively.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was the no-brainer there.
Exactly right.
And the Lynx making a change here. And here are the Lynx now, trailing by 10. Collier outside. Sinks the triple.
I love the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. Their three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Now here's Carter. 8 points for her. Now it's Reese. Over Smith. Reese, no good.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Shepherd with it. She's picked up by Reese. Pass to Heidemann. Screen by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Carter with it. Covered by Collier. Carter a screen. Jefferson outside. Off target with the 3. The Lynx trailing. Inside. Shot's good by Smith.
She placed that pass right out in front of her and just let her run into it.
Here's Carter. Pass to Reese. Cardoso. She's guarded by Shepherd. Cardoso inside. Shepherd's there. Another shot. And Cardoso with the land.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Here's Heidemann. She's got 7. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Screen by Smith. Collier left side. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Looking real comfortable attacking around the rim. If you give Collier the rock anywhere near the basket, she's not going to disappoint.
Picked by Reese. The turnaround jumper, and that's basket number 4. She's taken 9 shots to this point.
The turnaround's one of those shots that always looks so pretty.
Pass to Shepard. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by the Sky. They've led by as much as 10.
That's a more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
Now Collier.
And here's Heidemann.
Collier outside. Drops in the tray.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Cardoso. Jefferson. Here's Reese. Covered by Smith.
Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
First team.
And it's going to go on Alana Smith.
At the line for your Chicago Sky, Angel Reese. 2 shots.
That one's off. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second free throw. And here are the Lynx now. It's a 3-point game.
Heidemann. She's covered by Allen.
Shepard can't get it to go. Out to the wing. Pass to Carter.
Now Reese. Covered by Smith.
Back to Carter. 6 to shoot. And it's Collier with the rebound.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Outside Williams. Shepard, defended by Carter. Back to Collier. And the layup is good.
Well, that's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
From deep. She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Sky leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Chicago in the lead. Carter with it. Pass to Allen. Reese. Over Smith. Reese, no good.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Here's Heidemann. McBride. Evans covering. 4 on the clock. For the lead. Rebound Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Carter with it. Collier's there. On the wing, Kennedy Carter. Covered by Collier. Pass to Allen. Puts up the 3. Shepard pulls it in. Minnesota trailing. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Now here's Carter. 8 points for her. Pass to Reese. Cardoso. Yes, it's good.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
90 seconds into the second half now. Now here's Smith. McBride. Here's Shepard. Offline with the 3.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Pass to Allen. Picked by Reese. And Allen gets it to go. So the Lynx now, trailing by 2. Here's Heidemann. She has 7. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc.
A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
On the wing, Kennedy Carter. Covered by Collier.
Pass to Evans. Reese. 5 to shoot. Kennedy Carter for 3. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Evans covering. And the basket by McBride.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is dependent on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. covered by Collier. Back to Evans. Six on the shot clock. The trade. Rebound by the Lynx. Collier outside. Pass to Heidemann. Back to Collier. Smith. Lets the three fly. The three-pointer is on target.
Always looking for holes in the defense. It's McBride's recognition that allows her to slice up any defensive scheme.
Now here's Allen. Outside Carter. Cardoso. She's guarded by Shepard. From 7. And Carter puts it in.
I love watching Kennedy Carter work her way inside. She is gifted at probing and finding ways to shoot.
Minnesota calls a timeout. Pass to Williams. Out to the wing. Here's Heidemann. Off the mark there with the three. Chicago trailing here. Now Allen. Evans. Here's Reese. Clock at 6. And here's Carter. 10 points for her.
She's going to put a lot of pressure on her team's perimeter shooters if she can't convert those chances inside.
Outside Williams. Collier right side. Williams with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Now it's Reese. Trailing by 4. Pass to Carter. Here's Allen. To the inside. The kick out to Carter. Sinks that one from the post.
What body control from Carter there, showing the fearlessness when she goes at the defense and finishes.
Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Allen. A piece of Collier for 3. Carter with the rebound. Right side Reese. To the middle. Here's Cardoso. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago. Camila Cardoso. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. That one drops. He ties it up. Now here's McBride. She's got 9. Pass to Williams. Heidemann. She's covered by Jefferson. Collier outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I hope he didn't think Collier would be intimidated by a little contact. She shows some real toughness inside.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so she makes both. They have not led for a while, and a chance to do so right here.
They'd like to retake the lead here.
Now it's Reese. McBride covering. Pass to Banham for the lead. They get it back. And here's Cardoso. She's guarded by Shepard. 5 on the clock. Now here's Williams. Banham. She's guarded by Williams. Good on the three-point shot. The Lynx trailing. Here's Williams. Pass to McBride. Shoots the 3. Yes. And Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
Now here's McBride. 12 points for her. Pass to Williams. Back to McBride. There's the 3. Another 3 for Minnesota.
Now they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Here's Banham. She's got 16.
Here's Cardoso.
Down low. Here's Banham. She's guarded by Williams. Banham, no good. Now here's Williams. D right on her. Pass to McBride.
Heidemann.
Now here's Collier. Shoots over Williams. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
To the left side wing. Reese. McBride covering.
Back to Cardoso.
Pass to Jefferson.
Here's Cardoso.
over Shepard. And a basket by Cardoso.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Over to the wing. A screen by Collier. And down it goes. 2 points.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now it's Reese. 9 points in the game. Jefferson. That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
Well, Jefferson does not take a ton of shots from downtown, but she does hit at a solid clip.
Pass to Shepard. McBride. And nice D from Angel Reese. Jefferson outside for the lead. Got it off in time, but it's no good. 3 quarters of play and a close game here. Lynx ahead. They lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Lynx with the lead. Now Williams. Pass to McBride. Williams. And here's Carlton. And the 3 ball is good.
And they are just killing them with the 3-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Such a wide open look. And here's Williams. McBride outside to the paint. Pass to Uhas. Again, Minnesota.
Wide open look. And props to Hines Allen for locating the open teammate using her GPS.
Here's Williams. Back to Jefferson. To the middle. Banham. Rebound, Kayla McBride. Now here's Williams. She's covered by Jefferson. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Sky trail. Pass to Banham. Harrison sets a screen. Banham, no good. And here are the Lynx now. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now here's Uhas. Right outside. Courtney Williams for 3. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
You know, there are certain players who shoot much better off a pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Here's Banham. McBride covering. Outside Williams. A layup off target. And here are the Lynx now. Pass to Carlton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jacks up a 3. Rachel Banham, and that's good.
She's on her way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Now here's Williams. Tight defense on her. McBride outside. Down low. Here's Carlton. Yep, that one goes.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Now here's Jefferson.
Pass to Harrison. Just her first attempt. And good that time.
And this is where Harrison should look to score. I like her being aggressive inside.
Outside Williams. And here's McBride.
Now here's Hines Allen.
Defended by Harrison. Now Carlton. Chicago with the rebound.
Onion Wade with it.
Pass to Jefferson. Now Bama. And it's Kayla McBride with the foul. That'll be her second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And stolen by Nafisa Collier. It's good.
A solid two-way player. At times, Collier just takes over sequences all by herself, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Onion Wade.
And she's going for the hoop here. Collier outside. Here's Heidemann. Right outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nafisa Collier for 3.
Cardoso gets the board.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far, just unable to get uncorked here.
Pass to Reese.
Connects on the jump shot.
She burrowed her way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Now here's Williams.
Collier.
Shepard.
Covered by Cardoso.
Back to Collier.
And nice D from Angel Reese.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
They've had their chances. They're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten things up execution-wise.
Here's Collier. The 3. Again, Nafisa Collier missing. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Now here's Carter. She's guarded by Williams. Now Carter. Good for her 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Shepard. Releases. They get it again. Collier outside. Shepard the screen. Tries again. Nice jump shot.
Yeah, Collier shoots it with reckless abandon, putting it all on the line to produce for her team.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Start it.
And the Lynx making a change here.
Pass to Cardoso. Carter.
Evans with it. McBride covering. Evans misses.
Here's Heidemann.
From outside, off the mark. Sky trail. Here's Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Evans. McBride covering. Pass to Carter. 6 to shoot.
Now here's Allen.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Right outside.
Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier with the assist that time.
The vocal and emotional leader of the team. McBride's squad is in good hands when she has the basketball.
Now here's Carter. Outside Evans.
Pick by Reese.
Fires the three. Evans misses. Pass to McBride. Slides right through for her 7th basket in 11 tries.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything to her.
Now here's Carter. Over Collier. Here's Reese. Sings it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about her a lot.
Collier, defended by Carter. And it's Collier missing.
Got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Let's go straight up with it.
It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Give it to Kennedy Carter. She'll get you the biggest hoops, embracing the moment.
Shepard, the screen. Inside. That shot missing.
Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso.
Timeout called the Sky.
They got 2 options. Take the 3 to tie it, or get a quick 2 then foul.
And if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 wouldn't be a bad call, but the foul has to come immediately after that.
It has to come immediately. You cannot waste a second.
And so it's Chicago with it. And stolen by Kayla McBride. And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yeah, but they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Naismith.
first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
They not only need to draw up a score here, but a quick one.
And once they get that quick strike, there has to be an immediate foul.
Yeah, Brian, they can't waste any time.
Chicago Dancers.
And stolen by Nafisa Collier. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the away team, Nafisa Collier. 2 shots.
And she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases their lead to 6. Outside Carter. And it's off from 3-point range. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for the away team, Natisha Heidemann. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So she gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. So we see the Lynx get the win here. A solid win on the road for them, and this building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them a chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's a wrap, everyone.